Alright, so problem number 52 in section P5. We want to verify that the object that we have constructed from the points 0, 1, 3, 7, 4, 4, and 1, negative 2 forms a parallelogram. A parallelogram is an object that has two pairs of sides that are the same length, right? So D, we want D to be equal to B and A is equal to C. If we do that, that is sufficient to show that this is a parallelogram. So let's calculate out the length of our sides. Okay, so the length of side A is going to be the square root of the difference in our x's, which is going to be 3 minus 0 squared plus 7 minus 1 squared. Right? Difference in the x's, difference in the y's. Okay? So we have to do the things inside of the squares first. 3 minus 0 is 3 squared. 7 minus 1 is 6 squared. 3 squared is 9. 6 squared is 36. 9 plus 36 is square root of 45. Now, if we look at this, square root of 45, 45 is 9 times 5, which we can break into the square root of 9 times the square root of 5, which is kind of nice because the square root of 9 is 3. So A is equal to 3 times the square root of 5. So to calculate side B, B is going to be the square root of the difference of our x's, which is going to be 4 minus 3 squared plus the differences of our y's squared, 4 minus 7 squared. Alright. 4 minus 3 is 1. 4 minus 7 is minus 3. Now we got to square those, so B is going to be equal to the square root of 1 squared is 1. Minus 3 squared is minus times a minus is a plus. 3 times 3 is 9, so we're going to get B is equal to the square root of 10. Okay. Doing a similar calculation for C. Difference in our x's, right? We're going to have 4 minus 1 squared, right? So 4 minus 1 plus the difference in our y's, which is 4 minus a negative 2 squared. Okay. Minus a negative 2, well, minusing a negative is adding a positive. So C comes out to be the square root of 4 minus 1 is 3 squared. 4 plus 2 is 6 squared, which is the square root of 9 plus 6 squared is 36. So C is equal to the square root. Oh, that's kind of mangled, but that's okay. 45. 45 we saw before was 9 times 5, which we can break into the square root of 9 times square root of 5. Square root of 9 is 3. So C is equal to 3 times the square root of 5. Right, so we only have D left to calculate on the next page. So our last one remaining is to calculate D. It's the square root of the differences of our x, 1 minus 0 squared plus the difference of our y, minus 2 minus 1 squared. So D is equal to 1 squared plus minus 2 and a minus 1 is a minus 3 squared. 1 squared is 1. minus 3 squared is 9. Minus and a minus is a positive. 1 plus 9 is the 10, which is square root of 10. Okay. Now what we see is that A is equal to C, which is equal to 3 times the square root of 5, and B is equal to D, which is equal to the square root of 10. So with having 4 sides, we have 2 pairs. Opposite pairs are equal length, therefore this is a parallelogram, and we are done.